Today we're diving into the 10 most common mistakes to avoid when laser engraving painted canvases. 10! Yes, 10. That's a lot to cover, but each one is crucial if you want to get great results fast. Don't skip any of them. Every tip can save you time, frustration, or even prevent damage to your laser, especially tip number 6. Stick around and make sure you're ready to tackle your next project with confidence. So let's get started. Let's talk about what not to do and how to avoid common mistakes. But first, I also want to send a quick shout out to my trusty Xtool S1 40-watt laser engraver and cutter. It's been a game changer for my shop, and with a little maintenance and care, it delivers incredible results every time. While I'll be mentioning it in this video, these mistakes aren't exclusive to Xtool machine owners. They're risks anyone using any laser engraving machine might encounter. Alright, let's dive into those mistakes. A warped or poorly stretched canvas can ruin your project before you even begin. Always inspect your canvas for any physical issues. Sometimes the surface might have blemishes or wrinkles, so make sure you pay attention to those and clean your canvas thoroughly. A smooth surface is key to a clean engraving. Being cotton, I don't recommend making it wet, or at least not too much. If you're using a paper towel, it might leave residue behind. Instead, use a microfiber towel or simply blow air with your air compressor if you have one to get it clean and ready. Use high quality canvas sheets and ensure you can properly secure them flat on the laser bed. Use tape or magnets to keep the sheets level. Not all paints work well with lasers. Glossy or oil-based paints can burn unevenly and release harmful fumes. Stick to matte or satin acrylic paints for best results. If you are unsure, always test a small area first. If it is too shiny, it's probably going to be a nightmare for your laser. Glossy is great for nails, but not for canvases. Thick layers of paint take forever to dry and can bubble or burn unevenly under the laser. Apply thin, even coats and let each coat dry completely before adding more. Keep the spray distance between 20 and 25 centimeters. That's about 8 to 10 inches, as most manufacturers recommend. For reference, you can use the size of the paint can to estimate those 20-25 centimeters, but measuring it to be sure is always better. Refer to the instructions on the paint can for specific guidelines. They know their product best. Also, avoid letting the paint pool on the surface, as this can lead to uneven results. Patience pays off here. Skipping proper drying time can lead to uneven burns or smudges. Follow the paint's manufacturer's drying recommendation. Allow at least 30 minutes between each layer of paint, and once all layers are applied, let the canvas cure for around 24 hours before engraving. I know we're all excited to get started, but some things just can't be rushed, and this is one of those crucial steps. Trust the process and let the paint dry completely. If the paint isn't ready, neither is your canvas. Take your time and you'll thank me later. Extreme temperatures can mess with your paint application and drying. Too hot and it might crack. Too cold and it won't dry properly, and the paint might not even stick to the surface as it should. Most manufacturers recommend working between 15 and 25 Celsius, but always check the specific instructions on your paint can. Following these guidelines helps ensure smooth and even results. Whenever possible, paint in a temperature-controlled space to ensure smooth, even layers. Laser settings are crucial. Too much power, you'll get burn marks. Too little, your design won't show. All lasers are different, even if they are the same brand or model. So finding the sweet spot where power, speed, and lines per centimeter work best for your specific picture is key. Don't assume that someone else's settings will work for you by default. Use them only as a reference, a starting point. Testing is your best friend. Always run a test engraving on a scrap piece first. It's the easiest way to dial in the perfect setting. Misaligned canvases lead to crooked engravings. Canvases don't always have perfect angles or straight edges, so getting them lined up can be a bit of an art. The Xtool Laser's crosshair and honeycomb ruler can help you with the alignment, but you have to pay attention to where you place the laser. Too far off the edge can cause problems. Be consistent if you start measuring from the far edge. The other angle has to be measured from the far edge as well. Similarly, if you start closer to the inside, the other angle must also be measured from the same relative spot. I've used a square for alignments, but with canvas imperfections, this can also be inaccurate. As a tip, I tend to engrave images using an outside border to help with alignment. Another tip, when marking the proper area of the picture, you can go slightly outside the canvas to ensure that any misalignment is hidden. Guide yourself with some visual verification, a ruler, or a combination of tools to get it just right. Double check everything before hitting start. A little extra effort here saves headaches later. Measure twice, engrave once, right? A dirty machine won't perform well. Dust, debris, and worn parts can ruin your engraving. Follow your manufacturer's recommendation for how often to clean your machine. Each component has a different schedule. Use visual cues to help you determine if you need to do some cleaning. There are plenty of videos out there, and Xtool has their own videos explaining their process in detail. For example, they recommend that you clean your laser module after every hour of use for the S1 20 watt and every 30 minutes for the S1 40 watt. Regularly clean your lenses, check your belts, and make sure everything is in tip-top shape. Tip-top shape. Skipping material testing is like driving a new car without adjusting the mirrors. Always test your settings on a scrap piece first. Preparing extra canvases at the same time with the same paint and material will give you better test results. Don't skip this step. You could avoid a lot of mistakes by doing the simple preparation. What works for one machine or material might not work for yours. Someone else's settings are a great starting point, but always test and tweak them for your setup. Trust your test results over anyone else's. By the way, material testing isn't just for engraving canvases. I do material testing with engraving, cutting, and everything in between. It's something that should be part of the process for every project. It'll make all the difference. It'll save you time, materials, and frustration. Your engraving is only good as the image you start with. A low quality, low resolution, or poorly contrasted image can lead to awful results. If you're looking for best results, use a high resolution image with at least 300 dpi. Make sure the picture is in focus, has good contrast, and clear details. Bold and simple designs often work better than overly intricate ones on painted canvases. A great image sets the stage for a flawless engraving, so don't skimp here. Every project is different. Taking the time to research materials, techniques, and best practices will set you up for success. There's a wealth of knowledge online, so use it to your advantage. Channels like Saverna Builds and many others provide plenty of information to get you started. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss helpful tips like this. Plus, there's so many incredible people in Facebook and in various groups who are willing to help and share their expertise. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I often ask questions with half an answer ready to show that I've done some of the work already. It is always good to give more than you take. And once you build your knowledge, don't forget to come back to these groups and give back in the same generous spirit. There you have it, the top mistakes to avoid when laser engraving painted canvases. There are many listed because there are many potentials for things to go wrong, to frustrate you, cause your piece to come out wrong, or even worse, damage your laser. By taking your time doing the research and following these tips, you'll be creating flawless designs in no time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share your own tips in the comments. Until next time, and happy engraving. Bye. De Clark.